Favorite band I saw live? I would have to say Ghost. They played around 2000, I don't know, 15 or so in Los Angeles at the El Rey Theater. And normally whenever I see a band, I'll go and get a beer, you know, I'll watch a few songs and I'll take off and come back and whatever. But for some reason, this band Ghost, I stood in the exact same spot and didn't move. I finished my beer and threw a couple on the ground, and I watched the entire band without moving. I think that's the first time that ever happened for me. And I know that Ghost is sort of a 70s throwback kind of band, but you know, and I'm not a big giant fan of those kind of bands, but for some reason that's the show that sticks in my head the most. So there's that. Ghost. The favorite gig that I ever played, that's a tough one because there's been so many. But you know, off the top of my head, one of my favorite was like in Hartford, Connecticut, actually, where the band Fates Warning is from. I think it was Toad's Place. That one really comes to mind. But I think, to me, that was probably one of my favorite gigs ever, and that was in the 90s. And basically, every show we did on the Parallels tour was pretty much my favorite show ever. Pretty much all of the shows were sold out, so that was amazing. So let's just say the entire Parallels U.S. tour. Worst gig I ever played, I think, I can't remember which album it was, but I'm pretty sure it was Milwaukee. And I was still really young, and I had lost my voice on the tour, which happens a lot, or used to happen a lot for me. And in the middle of, it was an old Fates Warning song, Alder, with John Arch singing. I just couldn't hit the notes, and I walked off the stage. I threw my mic down and walked off the stage, which I found out later that you're never supposed to do that, but that's what happened. And I got an earful from the band after that. But that was my worst gig ever. And again, I was very young. True story. And I learned my lesson. There you go.